All hopped up on chemical and cozy. A little nervous too. I wear my Hufflepuff socks for good luck. Do I have any Hufflepuffs in the audience? I'm sorry. That's me. No, Hufflepuffs are great. I will say the socks are kind of a gift from my cousin that's also an insult. She asked me what Hogwarts house I was, and I was like, honestly, like anything but Hufflepuff. I was like, are you sure? Because you give off really big Hufflepuff vibes, which I think is the meanest thing a 14-year-old has ever said. And what does that even mean? Like, I'm passionate about loyalty and like Robert Pattinson or something. The best part is, like, I think she's right. Like, I think I am a Hufflepuff. I'm crazy about Robert Pattinson. So they say you're supposed to write jokes with your audience in mind. And this is a talent show for a young, single adult board. So we're going there. I am single, but I like to think that I'm just single because of my standards, right? Okay, I'm just single because of women's high standards. Okay, I'm just single because of women's height standards. I'm excited to be here tonight, though, in part because I've heard that people are more likely to laugh at what you say if they're attracted to you. A lot of guys laughing. Oh no. You're all crazy about it. They say all is fair in love and war. That's not true. Geneva Conventions, 1949. There's a lot of things that are unfair in war. No killing prisoners, no feigning surrender, no bombing hospitals. There's so many things that are unfair in war. I think statistically, love is far less fair than war. So I think we need Geneva Conventions for dating. Right? No ghosting after kissing. No feigning interest to get with their roommate. No bombing hospitals. People always ask me, Parker, how do you remember all of your jokes on stage? I always give them the exact same answer. Practice. Practice. Just the next one. It is important that when you're single and dating to love yourself, right? Like somebody should. Something we've all heard is, if you don't love me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Very nice sentiment. Don't agree with it at all. If you don't love me at my worst, I think we have something in common. Let's use that common ground to build a relationship. Okay, that's nothing. I think personality tests are really dumb. I think they're made for people that think they're too good for horoscopes, right? But they're falling into the same trap. It's basically like, tell me about yourself. I will regurgitate your answers back in a way that makes you think you're learning about yourself. Right? Here's an example. Would you rather go out to the club or stay and read a book? Well, I think I'd probably stay and read a book. Okay. Well, guess what? You're an introvert. Well, what is an introvert? So I'm glad you asked. An introvert, that's a word we invented to describe people who'd rather just kind of stay and read a book. Oh my gosh. That is so me. I'm such an introvert. I can't escape personality tests. I had to take a personality test my first year in medical school to find out which specialty I should pursue, right? Super long test, asked me all about my life, my interests, my values. At the end, all my friends were coming up to me like, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to be a surgeon because I'm passionate about fixing problems with my hands. Or I need to be a psychiatrist because I care about understanding how people think, right? Like, Parker, what are you supposed to be? Like, I don't know what I did wrong. Put me in Hufflepuff?